Right now at 5 o'clock, we have new details in a chase that took place in 3 towns with 2 suspects now in custody. It all started in Old Saybrook when the suspects hit up 2 restaurants to try and steal cooking oil. They wound up crashing into a car in Westbrook and got caught up in the chase in Fairfield before they were eventually caught themselves. Chief political reporter Susan Raff is live at the Pizza Palace restaurant in Old Saybrook, where all of this started for us earlier. Susan?
Mark, this is such a bizarre incident. In fact, we spoke to the owner of the Pizza Palace just a few minutes ago. He was the one who caught them red-handed. He says when he came to work this morning at about 9:30, he saw a box truck parked in front of his restaurant. He says a young man was sitting in the front seat, but when he went to the back of the restaurant, he saw someone siphoning off cooking oil from a bin outside, used cooking oil. At that point, the owner says he yelled at the men. The guy in the back of the yard ran to the front, got in the truck, and they took off. Why aren't you surprised that people are stealing cooking oil?
I'm not surprised because they're making good money from it. They're cleaning it and doing whatever they're doing with it and just reselling it.
Now, late this afternoon, police released the mugshots of the 2 suspects who were arrested. They are both young men from New York. Now, Old Saybrook police believe that they took a box truck, a rental truck from Home Depot, and that was used to steal the home heating oil. But this did not end, obviously, here in Old Saybrook. They ended up going to Westbrook, where they crashed into a woman, an elderly woman who was driving a car, and we are told she is in stable condition at a hospital. Then the chase ended up in Fairfield, where state police, to stop the vehicle, had to put stop sticks down on Interstate 95, somewhere between exits 18 and 19, and that eventually flattened the tires of the box truck, and the suspects were taken into custody shortly after. We were at the police department when the suspects were brought into the police department and the box truck, which was on a flatbed. In fact, the tow truck operator told us that oil was gushing out of the box truck when he put it on the flatbed. And it's really bizarre, actually, because as you heard, the owner said here tonight that it was not a surprise. In fact, he says right after the suspects left his restaurant, they went right next door to Luigi's restaurant and they tried to steal cooking oil from there. And that's when he called police. We are live tonight in Old Saybrook. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness.